What's up, friends? It is Friday afternoon, October 15th, 2021. I'm Raheem Escalay, and you've made it. This is episode 170 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk. Great to see you. Great to bring it to you. I am behind La Fitness, overlooking currently the Connecticut River. As you know, how I do it in style. And I am back. We are fully recovered and ready from the tooth removal. I'll try not to hit you with the Sylvester the Cat accent. I'm trying to make sure it's not normal. You know, whatever. And we got a couple things to talk about, as you know. It's a big Football Friday preview for you out of Western Mass and the high school football scene. I've got my power rankings for the National Hockey League, in which I was unable to bring for you due to my absence. I got some scores from the NHL too, and also a quick look at the NCAA football matchup tonight with Oregon and the Cal Golden Bears. Oregon 13.5 minus, so on the road. So looks like I would go with Oregon. I said it twice differently. I'm sorry. Oregon and the over right there. Sox and the Stros, ALCS Game 1 tonight. Can't be real biased here and say that I want my Red Sox to win, but Houston is definitely capable of winning the series. My love-hate relationship with the Houston Astros, because they score a lot of runs every single week in and week out. They're good to bet on. Normally they cover the spread, but they had a hard time having consistency in the win column and beating people by, on average of 3 runs a game. They had trouble with that this year, so kind of lost some money before I learned my lesson. So let's talk about all that. Here we go. We're going to first talk about the Western Mass sports high school football scene. Here's a preview for you today. Number 20th Ludlow comes to Springfield, Massachusetts. The Lions are getting ready to play the number 31 Putnam Beavers. That goes down this evening, couple hours. Also, I have for the number 6 Greenfield Green Wave goes on to play Franklin County Tech. Number 4 Minnechaw goes up against number 11 Westfield. The tie for the 23rd position, Taconic and Chicopee. Number 12 Pittsfield goes up against South Hadley. Great game here, but potentially a trap game for the Agawam Brownies as they get ready to try to bounce back off of last week's just ass whooping that they received from Wacona. Let's not sugarcoat it here. We'd like to see them bounce back, but Westside's gonna play the upset again for the second week in a row, and they're gonna do it with that defense that's littered with stars. And I believe the Brownies are gonna get shut down. It's just my opinion. Number 1 Wacona Warriors against the number 30th Amherst. I think Wacona's going to take care of them. Amherst doesn't give me any reason to think that they can beat the Warriors. Palmer and Athol. Palmer's 9th, Athol's 18th. East Longmeadow travels to Northampton to play the number 8 Blue Devils. Shout out to Big Ben, quarterback Ben Sladewski, if I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. He's been on fire ever since being named starting quarterback, and I expect this game to be another high-scoring affair, and I expect him to be an integral role in the Blue Devils' victory. Who do we have? Number 25, Longmeadow goes on to Holyoke and plays the 24th Purple Knights. East Hampton and Lee, that's going to be a great game. East Hampton is coming off of a 2-game losing streak, and they're looking to jump back ahead and probably go to 4-2 after the end of this game. But Lee is standing in their way. The number 10 Drury goes up against Pathfinder, who handled McCann Tech last Saturday, 34-6. Though I do not think that this is going to be the same outcome. I think Drury wins this one, and is remains moves on to be the number two, the only other team that is still undefeated, which is the Wacona Warriors at 5-0. Mayhar goes up against the number two Ware Indians, and the reason why Ware moved back, they didn't play last week, and they were a team that is better. Those are the Wacona Warriors at 5-0. What else I got for you? Great one here, an upset alert. Hoosick Valley goes to Belchertown to take on the Orioles, who are very well able to win this game. And I think that is the upset alert of the week. And my game of the week is probably Westside and Agawam. It's a rivalry. No, it's no. I know the rankings are what they are, but that is definitely not a guaranteed victory by any stretch of the two-word term I just threw there. So, I hope you guys all have fun. Shout out to the student athletes who suited up, the schools they represent, the coaches that work with their teams, their parents, their siblings. Shout out to everybody, and thank you. So, have a good afternoon, all the football players in Western Massachusetts. Let's move on to the NHL. The Seattle Kraken, the newest franchise in the NHL, gets to play the third, I think, or fourth newest franchise. Anyway, they beat Nashville 4-3. On the other side of things, the LA Kings took care of the Vegas Golden Knights. Darn. I played with hockey the other night, and you know, it wasn't really that good. It wasn't really a good outing for me. So again, this left me to leave my Vegas Knights alone, and all for the good reason. So also last night on the ice, Buffalo over Montreal 5-1. Ottawa beats Toronto 3-2. Florida over Pitt in extras 5-4. Dallas beats the Rangers 3-2. Carolina over the Islanders of New York 6-3. Columbus Jets smoked Arizona 8-2. Tampa Bay beats Detroit by 7-6. And those are your scores in the NHL. Speaking of NHL, I know that the season started the other day. I was out, Blazer Squad, no need to be repetitive. I have the power rankings for the National Hockey League, as I wrote them Monday evening before the season started Tuesday afternoon. And it goes a little something like this. Number one, Tampa Bay Lightning. I believe they will come back and win. It's 4 in a row. No squad really out in the NHL has done anything to change that, to kind of like challenge them. Maybe you might want to say the Islanders. Carolina's pretty good this year so far from what I've seen. I actually think they're top 10. But yeah, I like Tampa Bay Lightning. They're my number one team in the NHL, and I believe that they can repeat. I got the Colorado Avalanche at number 2. Cale Makar as a fucking animal. And last year, I believe the Avalanche learned from inconsistent and kind of like sloppy play towards the end of the year. Cale Makar for MVP. I'm saying this early. But I really like the Avalanche's chances. I got the New York Islanders as the third best team on my rankings. Last year in the playoffs, I was turned on to their talent, their ability, when they beat Boston coming down the stretch. Gosh darn those New York Islanders. There weren't many changes made to the team again, and I'm not really a big hockey guy, so that was my big thing to go off of. I see the Islanders right back up there with the best of the league. Number 4, Carolina Hurricanes. This was only, and between the next team on my list, the team I root for, the Boston Bruins, I had Carolina ahead of them, just only because of record. Nobody made really big, eye-popping moves to get better, but the Boston is consistent and is always one of the best in the league. Anyway, let's pick it up. Number 6, I got the Maple Leafs. Number 7, the Florida Panthers. 8th, my Vegas Golden Knights. Number 9, the Winnipeg Jets. Number 10, the Minnesota Wild. 11, the Edmonton Oilers. 12, Washington Caps. The New York Rangers at 13th. St. Louis Blues at 14th, who I think of all the teams in the NHL have made the most improvements, and at least so far they've outshone pretty much everyone. Dallas Stars at number 15. Chicago Blackhawks 16th. The Penguins 17th. Blackhawks play tonight, I believe. The Blackhawks play. There's one of the games I actually was going to put some pesos on too. Blackhawks play the Devils, New Jersey Devils. The Blackhawks in the over right there. Just to give you a little help on the betting side. Montreal Canadiens at number 18th. Thought they were going to be number 2, huh? Flyers 19th. The Blackhawks round out at the 20th spot. Vancouver Canucks, who I get a chance to watch tonight. LA Kings 22. Calgary Flames 23. The Nashville Predators at 24. New Jersey Devils 25th. Detroit Red Wings. Wait a minute, I thought Red Wings were when never mind. Anaheim Ducks 27th. They play tonight. I'm going to watch them. Ottawa Senators 28th. Seattle Kraken, the league's newest franchise, at 29th. Columbus Jets 30th. Arizona Coyotes number 31st. And the fucking Buffalo Sabres, again, just like last season, are number 32. And that will do it for the NHL side of things. And I think that'll do it for the entire episode, actually. If you get a chance, go out there and check out all that high school football today. A lot of great matchups. Season's coming to an end, and that means the postseason will be here, right? So, for the postseason, I'm reacting and comparing my rankings with the MIAA postseason rankings and what they have so far. Look for that to be shot later this evening. I will have a little rendezvous with a friend, so that's might take a little time. But hey, during dinner, maybe potentially at the Plan B Burger Bar, you might see me doing the list. Who knows? First and foremost, I want to thank you all for watching, continuing to pay attention. It's really appreciated. Without viewer support, there's no reason to do the show. And you guys are very supportive. Let's just grow that. I'm not greedy or anything. YouTube, 35 subscribers. Let's go on that. Try to get that up there. And Facebook, just please continue to share the episodes. Comment. Your involvement is everything. Not going to be redundant here. Friday afternoon, like I said, go watch that high school football. We got some hockey tonight. The NBA will be back in 5 days. So it's a great time to be alive if you're a sports fan. College football tomorrow. NFL on Sunday. What the fuck, man? It just doesn't get any better than this. If you're not into sports, you're living under a rock, or you're probably really good at knitting. Anyway, Rahim Escalai here, saying I love you all, wish you nothing but health, wealth, and success. Have a good day, please. Look at the view really quickly. Yeah, so this is where we are for today's episode. I hope you guys have a great evening. Go Golden Eagles. Y'all won yesterday. That was dope. Agawam, I hope you do your thing today too. And go Palmer. I'm a real big Jack Latendre fan. So, love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Episode 171. We are